Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the farm. So I just got that same fella here to grab another load of straw, so we're going to load him first thing this morning and get him out of here. It's like deja vu, honestly. I think there's been like 3 videos where I've loaded that fella with straw now, so another day, another load. Alright, so I was just giving the old girl a bit of a wash and a fluid check. Number 1, because it needed it, and secondly because my wheel motor has arrived back in Adelaide from Sydney, so I'm going to run down to Adelaide first thing tomorrow morning and pick that up. So that'll be nice to have that back. Bit of a project to get it all going again, but needs to be done. So I just got a couple of panels that I got to run into the local paint shop here, and then I got some stuff to do in the office that I really don't want to, but I have to. So yeah, we'll do this and then I'll be having a bit of a time out. I'll tell you guys what, the mornings are cold at this time of the year, but the days are absolutely beautiful and warm still, and it doesn't take long when that sun comes out for it to start warming up again. Right, so what we need to do is get this loader, or this tractor, onto the spreader, because we've got plenty of spreading to be done. Now, before I do that, we've got an old field bin over the road. It's got no wheels on it anymore, it just sits in the corner, and we normally keep our vetch seed in it. Dad's done a little bit of work there to the pad. He's put a bit of rubble down, smoothed it out because the bin was sinking into the ground. So I'm going to go over there now. While I don't have the spreader on, we're going to drag the field bin back, and then we're going to put some blocks of wood under it, and that way the seed vetch can go back in there. But I don't want this to go out into the paddock with the spreader on, and then, you know, we're thinking, oh, we need it back here to do little jobs. So just any little jobs like this that I need to do, I'll get them done now, and then this thing's free to just go out and knock off all the spreading. So she used to sit right here, and you might be able to tell this bar here is all covered in dirt. That thing was sat down, completely buried by dirt. It had sunk into the ground that far. So there's some decent base down here now. It's kind of been smoothed out with the loader. And then we just got some nice big bits of timber here that we're gonna position around underneath the bin and just keep it up out of the dirt. But you guys will see, so let's do it. I'll tell you what, it is just magical out here at the moment. Man, you could not get any better weather. But yeah, this poor old bin's seen better days, really. It's a bit old, the wheels are gone off of it now. We literally just keep our vetch seed in here, so just sit it in the corner there out of the way. So let's get this done. And you might be saying to yourself, oh, this is just crazy, Henry, why don't you put some wheels on it? Well, the next stop for this bin really is the scrap heap pile. So it's an old bin, it's small, it's rusty, it's only got little lids and a little center hole on it. And well, the hopper's absolutely stuffed on it. So like I said, it's good to just sit in the corner and keep a bit of seed in. We'll get it in spot, we'll get some wood under it, and it can just happily live out the rest of its days there. Alright, well I'm happy enough with the alignment of that, and it looks a bit funny because the auger kind of comes out this way past me here, but because we've got these silly old seed silos here, those auger lengths would almost line up exactly with these bins here, so we just want to come out on a bit of an angle out this way so we get away from those. I think I might scooch back, grab my ute, get a chainsaw, we're going to trim those bits of wood down, and we'll just go around and start putting the wood underneath and setting her up. Just did a little bit of adjusting off camera because when I lowered the bin down you could see, well, some of these bits of wood weren't being pressed down into the dirt there. You could see gaps between the bottom of the bin and the wood, so just had to go around mainly up this end here. This was a bit higher, and then yeah, the bits around the side weren't really getting contacted, so I had to scratch a bit out from up there, just some high spots, and that seems to have brought it down, and it all looks pretty good now, nice and solid, so that's what we want. Right, we might run this ute back. We'll come back over and get the loader, and we might get that on the spreader and get that all ready to go, spreading gypsum and lime. Hello. So while we're walking back over here, I thought this was worth a mention. I was reading some comments on one of my videos, I think it was a couple of videos ago. We're putting some fertiliser in bins, and I was using a bit of talc with the fertiliser. Anyway, I discussed all that in the video. Go back and watch it if you want to see it. But basically they said, and thank you so much for commenting on the video, I had no idea, maybe it's really dumb of me, really naive, but I really do thank them for making this comment. They said that you need to be very, very careful with talc because they've been finding large amounts of asbestos in it. Now this just absolutely boggles my mind. How is this possible? How are they allowed to sell this? Maybe it says it on the bag, I don't know, but if you try and renovate a house and it's got something containing asbestos in it, holy smokes, will they make you jump through some hoops. yeah, I can go into somewhere like Elders and buy a bag of talc. Now, granted, I haven't read the label on it all that well. Maybe it says that it's asbestos-free talc, I don't know. But how are they allowed to sell that and let you breathe that in? That's absolutely criminal, if you ask me. I would love to hear people's thoughts on it out there. Like, have I been living under a rock with that, or I don't know? But yeah, it just seems to be pretty outrageous. I don't know. Yeah, surely they should stop selling that stuff if it contains asbestos. Anyway, let me know what you think. So yeah, won't be putting talc on my fertiliser again at this stage until I know a little bit more. I mean, granted, if we were going to continue doing it, I'd like to have some sort of a dispensing unit or a way of doing it, but I do not want that stuff on there if I'm putting it into an air seeder or anything and I'm standing around that and possibly breathing it in. So yeah, interesting. Well, that was a little bit fiddly, but we got it done. Nothing left to do but put a bit of vetch in there now, and I was supposed to get another delivery of fertiliser tomorrow. The truck driver was booked in, he'd made the booking to go collect it, and he got a phone call today saying, oh yeah, in Adelaide they said, oh yeah, we don't have any MAP here in stock anymore, we're out. We won't have any until, what was it, like the 8th or 10th of April. So, wow. There you go. Alright, I suppose we better set up a new paddock. Add some AB lines. Alright, we'll have to map this paddock out a little bit. I don't know whether Dad will start spreading tomorrow or not, but at least if I have this side of it done, he should be okay to hop in here and get going. So we are actually at the new block here. Now this land hasn't really been worked or farmed properly. It was just kind of like a hobby farm. We've pulled out all the internal fences. There's about 35 hectares here at the moment. We can open it up a little bit more, but there's a bit more work to do. So it's pretty rough though. They've had some sort of tillage tool in here at some point and it's left it pretty rough. So anyway, it won't be too much fun spreading it, but we need to get it done. So there's just I think there's a couple of loads of lime and a load of gypsum here to go out from memory. But we'll just give it a good birthday before we start farming it. That's one done, 2 more to go. So there is another fence here that could come out. That would open it up back that way a little bit more. There was some old, I don't know if these were olive trees or what they were, but Dad's gone and pushed them all out of the way because basically the birds just come along and they eat the olives and then they crap all over everything and they leave these purpley coloured bird poos just absolutely everywhere. It stains things, it's horrible. So yeah, you got those out the way. And talking about asbestos, that old house in there that you can see that got burnt out, that's got asbestos in it. So when we bought this place we knew that, and you know, it's just a pain in the neck to try and get it removed. Like, we don't really know what we have to do. I'm sure there's some sort of a process you got to go through. You got to make sure it's all disposed of properly, but maybe it's just going to sit there for now. Whee! This paddock is rough. Rightio, I think we're about good to go, and my ride has arrived, perfect timing. Just when I was doing the last AB line, I reckon he might be up starting up that loader. Maybe we'll move that down while there's 2 of us, but oh, he could just be doing something else completely unrelated. Who knows? Well, she might not be a real nice new fancy setup, but it does the job and it doesn't owe us anything, and we don't rely on anyone else to come and do it for us, which is awesome. Did you want to bring the Louis gong down here or not?
No.
You timed that well. I haven't set anything up there in terms of rate, so you might need to bring a set of pliers with you just in case that other chain needs to be.
Yeah.
Because
it's got weight wise.
there should be 90 tonne of lime and 45 tonne of gypsum. Well, we're all set up for spreading, and I tell you, I was getting a little nervous there for a while with the Louis gong broke down. I thought, geez, this is gonna drag on for a while, but we're ready to roll. We're giving the field bin some new shoes. Everything's going along all right. Morning, everyone. Let's go on a road trip. Well, there she be. Time to turn around and go back the other way, I suppose. Oh, and we are back. And I did get myself a little haircut while I was down there today. And that's all I've got for you guys for this episode. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching the videos. We really do appreciate it. If you want to support the channel or you want to see more videos, just consider liking and subscribing because that really helps us out. We have got a lot of work to get done over the next few weeks, so we better get busy. But until then, have a good one. See ya.